Senior Mondays are back at the Da Vinci Science Center. The program local seniors know and love kicked off its 2010 season this week.
This is a popular program in which adults ages 62 and up with curious minds come and learn about different science concepts. A lot of the concepts have to do with things that are going on here in the greater Lehigh Valley area and about science that impacts their lives in different ways.
I come to almost all these meetings. In fact, I don't think I missed any up here at the Discovery Center. It's always very educational. On the time that I don't spend with the sessions, I'm out looking at the demonstrations, projects, and any other form of education that they offer up here at the Science Center.
It was all about the importance of oxygen during the first session of the year. Dr. Peter Goldman, a former pediatric and ER doctor who now serves as a consultant in the oxygen industry, led the workshop, full of life-saving information.
We want to talk about oxygen and its place in critical care, particularly at the beginning of a crisis, a medical emergency in the field, how important it can be, how it interplays with other care, how it is really a ubiquitous response by EMS, almost a required response in almost all critical care situations.
The actual science behind breathing, like how it occurs and the role oxygen plays in keeping us all alive, was also discussed.
Well, the most prominent is where there's difficulty breathing and people aren't getting in enough oxygen. They're visibly cyanotic. They may be coming incoherent or disoriented. That's the most obvious, but there are many more subtle conditions that I'll discuss today and maybe field the audience as to what they may have had, where it interplays and can make a crucial difference.
It's always good to hear it from somebody else, especially a qualified physician. And the gentleman we had here today is very qualified. You can tell just by listening to him.
Dr. Goldman talked about the use of oxygen outside of hospitals and how now more than ever you can find oxygen dispensers in public places.
The usage rate has been really remarkable. What it's done has been remarkable. And yes, commercial employers and other people who are really concerned about their personnel and their first aid response are most assuredly amenable to putting oxygen in with their first aid equipment.
He also says while it's rare that you could hurt someone dispensing oxygen, proper training is needed to assure ultimate safety.
The FDA requires for lay personnel they be trained in the use of emergency oxygen for oxygen resuscitation and oxygen deficiency. Those are the two qualifications. If the lay public is trained in that capacity by the Red Cross or other first aid training organizations, they are legal to use, have, and deploy emergency oxygen as a first responder.
Learn more about upcoming Senior Monday sessions, including one that features an insider's view of the Hubble Space Telescope, by visiting davincicenter.org.
It was a dynamic lesson for all of our visitors, and it's a great message for people of all ages, as a matter of fact. You don't need to be a senior citizen in order to understand the importance of these services, and people of all ages use these services.
Sheila Fordson, SEC TV2 News.